champions. So let's get into it. Pantheon, the first ban here. And then 5 random champions come in. Gragas, Kale, LeBlanc. Okay, here's 3 of them. We're going to see the 4th one coming in. Donwan are eagerly awaiting what random champion will appear. The band that they hover, Kiana. Kiana's band. Ellis, can you... Hey, where'd he go? The draft has started. Hello? Hello? I can go get food. Can you look at the draft? Renekton band 3rd. So Pantheon and 5 random champions, almost definitely. Can you... Chunks. Can you get him? Can you say Dom1 IG? Okay, and then here, take this money. And then no, take the money and then like kind of move it towards him a little bit, like under his nose, and then it'll wake him up. Yeah, it'll wake him up. It'll wake him up. No, take this. No, I gotta talk to Twitch chat. Okay, now bring it over there and just kind of like wave it in front of him and say, Dom1 IG. Dom1 IG. Is he gonna wake up? Okay, am I gonna do it? Okay. Alright, it didn't work. Well, Trunks, you can keep the money. No way I can do a backflip here.
Oh, don't show anything. Oh, God.
What, don't look at the draft?
No, don't.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I hate Twitch chat.
Okay, do you want me to tell you the draft slowly in order?
Yes.
Okay, so the bans were Pantheon and 5 random champions. Doesn't matter. Okay, Akali first pick. Got it. Responded with Jace Syndra. Okay, so we're really going for the 6-minute team fight here. Okay, Lee Sin, Kai'Sa. Interesting. Okay, 3rd pick Rek'Sai red side. Okay, so can you guess which team is which?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
The bands, 4 more random champions: Ryze, Draven, Camille, Blitzcrank banned, so it doesn't matter. So now it's Jace, Syndra, Rek'Sai, Nautilus. And the response is Leona. And Vladimir. You got that? I'll repeat the comps one more time. So, Jace, Rek'Sai, Orianna, Syndra, Nautilus versus Vladimir, Lee Sin, Akali, Kai'Sa, Leona. Who's got this?
IG.
You think IG?
Yeah.
You think it's because Damwon have only magic damage and Lee Sin on their team? You think so?
Dom1's got it.
You think Damwon has like all winning lanes?
I actually feel really, really sick. Tell Twitch chat, I'm so sorry. I'm not even kidding.
LS
I
is
feel really
sick.
nauseous, and my mouth keeps salivating.
Can we get Sungju in here? Can Sungju take his turn? Can Sungju and Myungjin sit down and talk about the game? Here's my phone. Looks like IG wins. Sungju? Myungjin? Hi.
뭐야 코치님 어디 갔어?
Nick is asleep.
Where?
There.
머리가
Wait, what's up? What's going on?
아, 네? 의사 나와라.
Wait, do I?
아, 나 손님인데.
Okay. Ah, timer.
이런 거 다이 아이디만 해.
나? 오케이.
그러니까 뭔가 좀 본캐로 그냥 올리지.
오케이. 못 올리겠어.
이거 좀 오해 하나 들어진 것 같아서.
So Klepto Jace got first blood and a gold sack. So I think he buys Cull. I think Jace is going to walk back to lane with a Cull and maybe even a health potion. So Klepto Jace with Cull and 2 pots. Oh, he bought just a longsword. Is he gonna buy a longsword potion? Longsword potion control ward.
몰라. 언제 너프될 것 같아서 한 번도 안 했어.
한번씩 나간다. 아, 그럼
진짜?
가린도 그런 거 가린은 룰 못 보는 거. 그거 말고는 못본 거 같아.
Wow. Yeah, longsword potion control ward is what he ended up going with.
라이즈가 룰랑 되는.
Oh man,
왜?
Ricky played that really well. What?
아이고 스카이.
아, 라이즈가 룰.
Really?
봐봐.
Yeah.
지금 나왔어?
Yeah, Ricky has complete control over this lane. I don't know why other people don't play Orianna like Ricky does. Just take Airy and Hail and just don't mess up, guys. Just take Airy and Heal and just don't mess up. If you just don't like make any mistakes or like ever have to take a bad recall, looks like you just destroy people with this Orianna.
르블랑은 마나가 더 나.
Why does Snuggery have real runes instead of Klepto? Because if he takes Klepto against basically Prio lane mid, Rek'Sai early game against Vlad and Jace with Klepto, he's not going to be able to play. So he needs Phase Rush basically to escape the gank, and Klepto isn't going to do anything for him anyway. Like maybe here he gets like 70 gold from Klepto, but if he doesn't have Phase Rush, imagine the trade that Jace is allowed to take against him, and how oppressive Jace is allowed to be. Even regardless, Jace is allowed to do so much. But Phase Rush can allow him to scale, because later in the game, Vlad will outscale him. Although, Jace on this patch scales pretty well when he gets to buy Mana Immune. Jace doesn't have the worst scaling. Maybe Dallas dies here. Unless he gets the wall. Oh shit, did Canyon flash that? Yeah, Canyon flashed into the hook. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Anyway, I think IG have a huge advantage this game. It was a good play by Canyon. I don't know why the response isn't just to immediately flash Q. Maybe there's something I don't know about like that interaction, but I think the best way out is just to instantly flash Q instead of waiting for anything. This is a pretty big timing for Vlad, who gets the push. Jace is going to TP before Nuggery can finish pushing the wave, looks like. A couple seconds, he's going to TP. He's going to TP on the caster. Oh, he got it on the melee. That's really nice. And he has Dirk, and Vlad has no armor items. So now Vlad has to recall. Now Vlad has to TP, but if Jace is actually able to stop a recall here, he's not going for it. But Jace has to try to freeze, basically, and now Vlad's going to TP and try to crash. Because the wave's frozen top lane, so Vladimir most likely just has to TP, try to crash the wave. And you see Rek'Sai moving towards top. But they have Crab. I don't think Vlad will die, but he's going to lose so much CS here. The timing where Vlad could die is on the wave crash. But it looks like Rek'Sai's going to bot side, so we probably won't see. Vlad die. We'll just see him lose a lot of CS, go to really low HP, and probably have to take a bad recall. Yeah, the Shy guy's pretty good at Jace. Watch how he plays this. I always see him either play this really well, like these spots, or he dies. Either the Shy plays this like super sick, or I see him like accidentally draw Turret aggro and get one shot. Yeah, so compare Nuggery's gold to the Shy's gold. There's 1,200 gap in 6 minutes. But it's not like Jace has terrible scaling this game. Jace has access to some pretty insane items this game. When all of your damage is basically coming from Vladimir, Akali, Kai'Sa, what's stopping Jace from basically buying like a lethality item and then Hex Shrinker, finishing Maw and Mercs, and then buying... I mean, he could even go like Monomune and Black Cleaver on top of all these items and be so tanky and deal so much damage and be so consistent. And obviously, solo killing him, just putting the game to rest. Oh, but... Can I get a replay? I need to see this again. How did that happen? How did Cannon get all the way over there and then die? I need to see that one more time. He landed Q and then warded, he must have, but... He must have landed Q from like the brush and then gone in. Wow. That's really close. Hey, what? What? Why are you standing there? Wait, you don't have to stand there. Or like, it shouldn't happen on that timing. That timing shouldn't exist for Lee Sin. It should only be when you move up for a minion, when you feel responsibility to move forward. It shouldn't just be a random timing when you happen to get hit by Lee Sin. That means you're playing bad. Or rather, the opponent's just guessing correctly. Or you're making it very obvious where you're going to be. When you don't necessarily need to. If there's a minion that's going to die soon and you show intention to move towards it, it's because you feel a responsibility to move towards that minion because you're incentivized by the XP and gold. So the opponent's able to basically figure out where if you want to get this minion, I know about where you're going to end up in the next like 2 or 3 seconds because I know how long it's going to take for this minion to die, and I know like the move speed of your character. But that wasn't going on. Maybe the Shy dies here. He's fine. If he gets hit by Lee Sin Q and then Lee Sin follows it, Jace, even with Flash, Lee Sin might still be able to kill him, but Vlad would have to follow up because Rek'Sai is there. He wouldn't beat Lee Sin on his own. It's really good play by the Shy. Wow, if it landed, I think he's dead. Oh! Maybe Rookie. Oh, Rookie has both stomps. I don't think he's dead. Oh, no. Oh, was the Shy just recalling? Was he not... Did he not think that Akali had an idea? Oh, give me a replay. It looks like Showmaker actually played that really insane. I think that was no vision. He went for Jace. That was really cool. He had vision? Oh, okay. Oh, Byland missed. Why is there so much fighting here?
Okay, you can.
Oh, we did see him. Yeah, he played that really well. So if Akali is really fed against this team comp, it's pretty hard for IG to win. But there's some stuff they can do. Whoa, what? This isn't a pro view replay? And how did Barrel's flash Q this minion? Or that was Balan. He was doing his best Barrel impression. Ah, shit. Okay, so Showmaker's ultra fed. But again, Jace has access to some really good items this game. So Jace is able to buy Maw and Mercs, and like Manamune, Black Cleaver. Him missing Shock Blast here is such a big deal. Where it looks like he almost loses the 1v1. Because he missed that big Shock Blast. I'm not sure what Showmaker's doing though, because right after Rek'Sai dies, Showmaker should see that nothing else is going to happen because Jace is on cooldown. So he should just go back mid to be the first one mid so that he can push. And then if he wants to go bot, or if he wants to roam somewhere else, then he has the first move there. Or if Orianna stays top because Jace has to recall, if Orianna sits under the turret, then Akali just pushes mid and gets a plate. But this is all slower if you're like roaming for no reason because you can already tell there's going to be no fight. Akali just queued that wave 3 times and it was gone. What is that Jace build? It's choose your own adventure. Yeah, Jace just got like some random options and he's just trying to pick the best one. He's not something's not allowing him to complete an item. If he got luckier, he would have been able to complete an item. What is Ning doing? I don't know. Well, I mean, he's ganking top lane and something went very wrong. I guess they did not have an idea of where Canyon was. I don't know. A lot of things could have gone horribly wrong in that gank, like in terms of what they wanted to happen. Obviously, the Shy missing Shock Blast was a really big deal. Oh, wow. I thought he had him. I thought Canyon was going to kick Flash. Oh, we got him. No. How did that miss? Yeah, when that missing shot, or when the, what is it? Sonic Wave, right? When the Lee Sin Q went out, I actually thought, because like the buff that Lee Sin got earlier, that it was gonna hit him. Should Canyon just be throwing out Qs? I mean, he can kill Jace, or force Jace to flash. Who has a better late game? Damwon is like all magic damage. Damwon probably has a worse late game. Kai'Sa's gonna go all AD, but what can Kai'Sa do against this comp? Does Kai'Sa have access to? Kai'Sa has decent access because she's gonna do a lot of similar stuff that Akali's doing, and it allows Vladimir to do a lot of the same stuff. But like, if everybody has MR on IG, there's problems. But if it doesn't get to that point, like right now, if you look at all the items, only Jace has MR. So right now, or Nautilus has MR, but that's not really important. So if a team fight happens right now, Dom1 has all their power spikes. They have like first item on Kai'Sa with like extra gold from pickaxe. They have first item completed on Akali, and then the lead is Neosea Large Rod. They're behind in terms of Vladimir, but they have Infernal Dragon as well. And it's not like Vladimir's like so terrible against Jace right now. You just saw in like the 2v2 that they had that it wasn't actually that far apart. So Dom1 probably win a fight right now. But for how long are they going to be winning a fight? If they get Mountain, this is really good RNG that they get Mountain. It's basically just what they need. Even if they got 2 Infernals, there would still basically come a point where if they weren't constantly accelerating the game, it would feel a lot harder to break through all the MR that eventually the IG is going to be able to get. But if they get Mountains and then they get Baron, they can actually keep accelerating. And their gold generation will be better than even the MR that IG can buy. There's a second Infernal. I'm not sure why Rek'Sai has tab eyes. No, I don't know. That's weird. Do you guys know? To counter Lee Sin? Why does Lee Sin have tab eyes? Is this the cool item to build? Wait, why doesn't he have MR item? Why doesn't Jace just have MR? I don't know. Maybe it's just not, maybe it's just not the cool item to, build. To counter jungle monsters. Oh. Fuck, where's my... There we go. Dom1 has... Gotta get Mr. Krabs out of here. Yeah, Dom1 doesn't have a lot of CC. But... You don't want to buy tab eyes. Everyone knows. Look. Lee Sin's building Black Cleaver? Oh, perfect. Now, I think Lee Sin's building it because he's ahead. But he doesn't need to. Really doesn't need to. Like, when I see Lee Sin build, like, damage item here, if I see him build Black Cleaver, I'm like, okay, well, let's just watch how he, like, acts in a team fight. And unless he's able, most of the time, he'll kick someone and then either trade his life or the fight will, like, already be won, but not because he has that damage. Lots of times Sterix, yeah. Other times GA. Morelos is optimal this game against like Akali and Vladimir. Morelos is pretty good, yeah. Morelos isn't so bad this game against Dom1. Jace already has Executioner's Calling though, so it's a little bit worse. And obviously Vladimir's behind, so his healing isn't so insane right now anyway. I didn't see what happened. Shit, what happened? Here we go. Here's the replay. Does he just solo kill him? Nice. Nice. Where's the snack? Just sleeping. Feels sick. Jace has monomune. Jace should probably buy an MR item. Edge of Night? He could buy Edge of Night, but that's not going to be nearly as helpful as Maw of Malmortius. Why would you buy a defensive item when you can get more damage? Yeah. So wait, how? I keep moving the mic further away. No. Am I getting trolled or what? Here's a fight. I have no idea how this started, but it looks like Beryl just ulted someone that they had vision on. Or like barely even had vision on. Wait, how did this fight begin? I want to see the replay, because I swear if Beryl just sees somebody and then he immediately ults and it's just Leroy Jenkins, Leona. I don't know why teams are doing this to themselves. He's gonna flash. You can see the way he's clicking at a straight line towards that wall as if the wall didn't exist. He was just gonna walk straight through that wall. Now we'll win spawns, but this is pretty big for IG. So why does Leona go? Your team's so far away. And they can't even follow you. Like, the corridor here, you would need somebody to be flanking for this corridor to be good. You would need someone with you would need someone at an angle, like, that comes from, like, in between wolves and blue, or in between, like, the turrets, who can actually get in. Because otherwise you're just going to be walking into 5 people instead of, like, getting into a backline through, like, a valuable angle. Like, you can't just funnel in through that position. You have to get behind them somehow. Showmaker missed the wall jump with R1. Yeah, he was probably trying to get behind them. I mean, obviously that sounds like it would have been important to the team fight working out. IG actually all around have pretty good range, to the point where it's hard for Dom1 to just engage. Dom1 need something with Vladimir flanking, but Vladimir isn't your engage. Vladimir is what happens after the engage. So you need, like, Jesus. You sort of need Leona to start the fight somehow, or Akali to start the fight somehow, and then you want Kai'Sa, Vladimir, and Akali to all join in on the fight, or you need Lee Sin to somehow start the fight, but you know, I'm not expecting Lee Sin to do a whole lot this game. Doesn't Dom1 scale so much better? Not really. They're all AP. Kai'Sa's the only AD, but she doesn't have super good access. You see Syndra instantly buys. After Syndra buys her mana item, she instantly buys MR. Jace buys MR here too. Oh, shit. You see Rek'Sai thinking ahead of time that he needs the Ninja Tab Eyes to reduce the jungle camps. Lee Sin thinking the same thing, actually. Maybe if you ask Canyon, why'd you build Ninja Tab Eyes, he'll say something like, we were fighting top lane a lot, and the 2v2 with Jace Rek'Sai required me to buy Ninja Tab Eyes. But I don't know. It's less justifiable for Rek'Sai to do it than Lee Sin. That's so insane. I think it was just one minion. I think it was the last minion hit. Yeah, it is bad trade, but it was really close. Oh, he bought Morellos? Oh no, wait, they don't have any. Hey, what are you trying to prevent? What's the big idea? What's the big idea here? What do you think that Orianna has heal, right? Orianna has heal. That's what you're going for. Rek'Sai passive. Rek'Sai passive, right? That's what you're after. IG is better than Dom 1, basically when IG complete their MR items. So if Jace finishes Maw, when Orianna finishes her Banshee's Veil along with Syndra's Banshee's Veil, it becomes very difficult for Dom 1 to get, not even doing damage to IG, but also to get the type of fights that they want to get. Because if you're fighting against 2 Banshee's Veils, you can't really just engage. Oh my god, the one minion shot. He was actually going to live. He was really going to live if the ranged minion shot didn't kill him. Like, for example, if you're a Kali and you're fighting against double Banshee's Veil, can you just ult into the opponents? If you're Leona and the opponents have double Banshee's Veil, can you just ult into them? If you're Lee Sin, it's all like, well, I have to pop the Banshees first, so we have to land something on our opponents. Or we have to engage on somebody else, because it's not going to work. Rookie must be building Banshees. He has Codex and Blast and Wand. Let's try that again. And then he finished Ghostblade. Just finish Maw. Come on, just get the MR item. Oh, no, he doesn't want to finish Maw because it'll give him lifesteal. And then Vladimir's Morello Nomicon will activate. Yeah. He's playing around it. This Barrow really... Oh, Barrow died to Baron. That's really... It's like tragic, but it's hilarious to me. I love it when Baron kills stuff. When Baron kills champions. Oh, it's so good. I remember a good time in the past where Baron used to feel like the strongest thing ever. Oh my god. Holy shit, Showmaker. Look at him go. He missed, but... Oh my god. Does he live? Oh no, okay. What? Why did you Sonya's? Wait. Oh my god. Oh, if Damwon lose this, it's heartbreaking. They're playing so insane. So Showmaker starts this fight at like 20% HP. Oh wait, does he actually recall on TP? Oh, he actually gets the recall on TP off. Wow, this fight lasts so long. This has already been like 30 seconds. Okay. So he TPs. He goes behind them. And from 2k HP, the Baron gets stolen. You see Ning smited Lee Sin. What an operation. Who placed the ward? The ward was such a good idea. I'm gonna do that. When I'm 1v1ing people in crazy Baron fights, I'm just gonna drop a ward in front of them and watch as they helplessly auto the ward. There's no choice but for them to auto the ward. Zero. Now Oriana. Now you see the double Banshees. And Jace is just refusing to finish his Maw item because he knows that he refuses to play into the Vladimir Morello Nomicon win condition. So Jace is going to wait on his MR item until very, very last. And Rek'Sai is not even going to build an MR item. He's going to keep building armor items. He's thinking very creatively this game. I think IG are still going to win, but Damwon have played so insane. Like, really consistently outplaying. Wow. I don't know. Maybe the Shy just trolled. Maybe the game's actually over for IG now. The Shy really, really trolled. I think it's actually over. Is it over? Oh my god. No. Now, if you look at the scoreboard, it's really confusing. Like, how is everybody dead with, like, this team against this team? Damwon just kind of outplayed them over and over. Wow. So, on the bright side here, guys, think about it, okay? Even though IG lost with a much better draft here, this gives TL a better chance to get out. No. NA is saved, okay? Because now I think TL are guaranteed a tiebreaker, right? Aren't TL guaranteed a tiebreaker now? No? They have to win? They have to win. Okay. Alright, they can... You know? You guys believe in NA, right? Because IG just lost to Damwon with, like, good circumstances, and the Shy had, like, this crazy lead for the entire game and then died 3 times. He died 3 times, once at the turret in bot lane, and then another time I didn't even see it, and then he died at the blue buff and lost his team the game. Not entirely, but mostly him. They gotta be tilted, right? It's gotta be over for them. TL's got this, right? TL beat IG once, right? TL beat IG once like a year ago or something. Right. Yeah. They got this.